Here with reaction, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy. You know, I mean, I can joke a little bit about it, but there's nothing funny. This guy's on the House Intel Committee. They have access to top secrets. I'm not even sure if you get briefed on a lot of this stuff.
Well, I'm one of the Gang of Eight. I do. Remember what the Intel Committee does. It not only it sees America's secrets. This is Swalwell, who's been conned by the communists. He was compromised, but what's worse is Speaker Pelosi has covered for him. This goes much deeper than just Swalwell. When you think about it, if the Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, and Adam Schiff knew this and kept him on the committee, that raises a very big question. It also raises a question when the Democrats backed out of the bipartisan China task force. Now it raises questions, why would they do that? Yeah. What's most interesting is the Chinese has really focused on Northern California, Silicon Valley. Dianne Feinstein, for 2 decades, her body person, the person driving, hearing all of her phone calls, a communist spy. This wasn't that Swalwell went to the FBI. The FBI went to him, knowing that because they picked up on this Chinese spy following her. And the Speaker knew about it, and Adam Schiff. It raises more questions. Now, when we come into the new Congress on January 3rd, the Democrats don't just vote for who's going to become Speaker. If you vote for Nancy Pelosi, you're now voting to put Adam Schiff back on the Intel and Swalwell. And now you know this information, too. So you better watch how you vote.
Well, let me ask you about comments going back to the election and 106 members now supporting this lawsuit by the Texas Attorney General. And more importantly, of all the 27 toss-up races, your side won 27 of them. Now, there have been big problems in the state of New York. This week alone, we got another, last week 55 ballots. Now it's, another 40 ballots. There's a 12-vote advantage for the Republicans, Claudia Tenney. Between District 19 and District 22, a lot of crap is going on in New York, and they're still finding ballots 5 weeks later?
Yeah. You know what we found out? We're ahead by 12 votes. Then they just came forward and said, oh, we just found 12 ballots in this drawer. What is going on with New York? 12.
Where have they been for 5 weeks? You just find ballots, you open up, you're going to make coffee. Oh, I found some ballots here. Sorry, I got to hand them in.
The biggest mismanagement of any state is New York. They put ballots out to everybody, meaning when they have a roll, people are dead. People haven't lived there before. But this is what Cuomo wanted to do, sending to everybody. And now we had Claudia Tenney ahead by tens of thousands of votes. Now you're down to 12. And how many more drawers are going to be open every time they see the Republican in the lead?
Okay, so do you think you're going to hold that seat? And is there anything the Republicans can do to stop these states? Can we get real one standard of signature verification in Georgia? Can in the state of Pennsylvania, can we stop the Democrats from making new laws while the election is going on, or the legislature passing things that are unconstitutional based on their state constitution, or if they don't allow early voting in Wisconsin, can we insist that they not hand out 200,000 ballots like they did?
I watched what they did in California as well. Election law really goes by state. This is where we have to mobilize and get involved within the state, never allowing this to move forward again. What we found, though, and you were correct, we did not lose one incumbent. How is in Congress that when they predicted that we were going to lose 15 to 20 seats, then now we're sitting at 212, maybe 213, 5 seats away from the majority? The Senate was supposed to lose. Schumer saying it. No, we did not lose the Senate, and we're going to win Georgia. The state legislatures were supposed to lose. No, we actually picked up 3. And now they're saying we lost the presidency. These are the questions of why every legal challenge should be heard. Do you believe it?
Because I don't believe it. I think the 83% of Gallup and the 77% of Quinnipiac, I think it stinks to high heaven, and everybody can see it now.
Every single poll was wrong. But what we found is you trust the American public. Look at what this Republican Party did inside the House. Nancy Pelosi was literally days before saying she's going to win 15 seats. She's holding on by a thread. And remember, when you come to vote on opening day, you have to be there. And Nancy Pelosi had 15 Democrats vote against her last time. 10 of them are coming back. If all 10 vote against her, she will not be Speaker.
Okay, that'll be interesting. And by the way, the Supreme Court needs to stand on the law and the Constitution. And these states, they've made their mess. Make them go back and fix it. That's what should happen. All right. Thank you, sir.